Alright, look. First things first, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to tell me how this lens look. Alright, so long story short, a long time ago, this is around the time I went to Texas. And when I packed my stuff, this lens, the factory lens that comes with this camera, I put it in my pants pocket when I was packing my luggage, because it was something I think I left with more stuff. Basically, that's normally how it goes. When you come, you have what you have, and then when you out of town, you buy in souvenirs and stuff like that. So when you come back, you have more stuff. So I put this lens in my pants pocket and folded it up. And then when I got home, I did my laundry, and I'm hearing the dryer. What is that, bro? I swear, when I opened the dryer and saw that my lens was still in my pocket, I was like, oh fuck! However, it looks like alright when I'm still using it. I haven't used it. I've been literally stuck to the 30 mil. I like this one because it has zoom. It's good for just like the actual vlogging aspect. So I need to know how this lens looks. I need you guys to tell me how this looks. This is me in the dark. Let me help y'all out. Hold on. Alright, that's me with some light. Let me check my stuff, because I know I got the exposure hella high. Alright, cool. Alright, so look. This is me with some light. How that look? Let me know. Drop in the comments, please. Turn the light back on because it's daytime. Nonetheless, yeah, I put it in the dryer. There's two things I'm expecting for this. One, either Sony product is really good that it could withhold a whole wash cycle and drying, and the lens still works. Cause I mean, it turns on and everything. Obviously, all the settings and functions work properly, but I just don't know. Like, in my opinion, it looks a little more hazy than it used to, but I could be tripping. I know I have the tendency to overlook and overanalyze things, so I need you guys to let me know, be honest, if this lens is still functioning the way it's supposed to. Does it still look clear? Does it look too dark? Does it look too light? Is the motion... Secondly, I just have 3 little quick announcements for y'all. That was number 1. That's not really an announcement. I need y'all help with that. But number 2, I have this new thing I'm going to try with the channel. Did I say channel? Anyways, bro, I have this new thing I'm going to try with my channel, right? I have 2, like, I don't know what to refer to them as, like, side quest or, like, anyways, it's going to be, like, its own individual episodes, I guess. I feel this is a way that I can literally focus on my consistency. My birthday is in fucking, 11 days now. The new year is approaching. We still got Thanksgiving and Christmas to close the year out. When I go into 2026, I want to make more videos in that year than I've made in any year. I think the most videos I made was definitely around the time when I lived in Sacramento. I low-key went crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I made a lot of videos on the Sac. I need to get back in the flow of just uploading regularly. So I feel like with these 2 things, it's gonna help me just remain consistent. Like, I want to keep this camera on my hip. Like, everywhere I go, I want this camera coming with me. I'm trying to find like a little cheap GoPro so that I could like help with the in the car stuff, like when I'm just driving, when I'm doing what I do. But for the meantime and in between time, here's my proposition. So I'm gonna have this thing called the Kudo Lure or Kudo Lure. I'm gonna name it whatever, whichever one I agree with. That's what it's gonna be. That's gonna basically just consist of just me being me in life, doing what I do. Like, it could be off my phone, off the camera, whatever. Like, I just plan on it to be like a compilation dump of my week. Like, I'm just gonna be recording random stuff at work, at home, while I'm out running errands, whatever. Like, I'm always gonna be recording. Like, and I get this not really from, but this is what I took from. Like, it's this one YouTuber I watch. I really do not like to name drop and give, like, you know, I wouldn't even really call it a shout out, but just like, just saying other people's names on my channel. But it's a YouTuber I like. I really resonate with his content. His name is Victor Nguyen. He's out in the Bay Area, and I just, every time I watch this video, I always say to myself, like, he really just records his life everywhere. It seems like his content isn't the same, but in a good way. He's just like, really, he's just there. He like in the school, he's got the car going on, what he's doing, he got his girl with him. They just be out getting matcha, eating food, just filming it and making it look cinematic. So what I took from that is capturing your life not really just like the goods or necessarily the bads, but the present, if that makes sense. So Kudo Lure I think will be a perfect thing for me, because a big thing with me is sequence and perfection, and I always like try to make my videos perfect, and that can like kind of be a curse. There it goes. Not it could kind of be a curse sometimes, because it's like when you strive for perfection all the time, you're just always like pushes back, like turnaround time for dropping and releasing. It's just you're always looking and nitpicking at stuff. So it's like when you just in the present, just put it all together, stockpile it, upload it, and you know that'll just be a video. So that's one of my propositions. And then the second one, the other day, check this out. If you believe in like confirmation and here we go, we're getting close, alignment, there we go, alignment and confirmation. All right, so I'm gonna put a little clip here, right, just to give y'all a little background. So me and my girl, we got into it, we weren't seeing eye to eye on something. It was just like a really silent day for the both of us, right? She went her way, I went my way. She spent the day out doing what she do, I spent the day out doing what I do. I'm out, I'm eating by myself, right? I took a huge step back on smoking. Let me make sure my camera's still recording. Y'all know how that go. All right, bet. I took a huge step back on smoking. Ever since I got back from GAT. Before I went to GAT, I hadn't smoked at all. And I got to GAT, me and Joey was on the balcony like every other night, like no cap. Joey got there, that's when the weed got there. So, bro, that Jersey shit was... I hadn't been smoking at all, right? When we got into it, I was like, you know what? I looked at my drawer, I was like, oh shit, like I got enough to make me a little joint. Rolled my joint, I said, man, like this shit ain't working. I'm finna get loaded. I mean loaded. I'm finna get in the car, turn on the AC, box it, right? So I get loaded. I said, I'm finna go get some tacos. When I'm high, I love some tacos. I mean, I always love tacos, but I'm like, I'm finna go get some tacos, bro. Like, I just wanna eat good while high. That was the goal. So I actually sit outside this night. Like I will say, like when I do smoke, I do not smoke a lot at once. I probably hit the bit like full time, put it up, and like my mind just kind of like it alleviates from all the overthinking and bad and just anxiety and stuff, and I get to thinking in more of a creative light, especially when I'm by myself. Like I get a creative. It's almost like being in the shower. Like your best thoughts come, at least for me. So I'm sitting and I asked them like if I could sit outside, and when I sat outside I was looking at the venue of where I was at, and I was like, I can make a really, really good piece here. Like I just liked a certain part that where I was at, and I just kept seeing like a clip of me shooting something right there. And there's another friend I'm gonna reach out to that I haven't spoken to in a long time to see if he'll help me with that clip. And it's not because I need him, it's because genuinely I feel like our friendship fell off for the wrong reason, and I kind of just want to be the bigger person and reach out and rekindle it. Funny I said bigger person, because I have a video about that dropping soon too. I ordered my food and I'm waiting for my food, and then I was making just a lot of videos on my phone, getting ready to start the whole Kudo Lure stuff. So as I'm sitting there, right when I get done saying I can make a mean ass clip right here, and I just wanted to film it, but I didn't have my camera. That's why I just like, I gotta keep this camera on my hip from now on. But when I said it, tell me why once I got done plotting and picking out how I was gonna run it, why a 1JZ Supra passed by. What? And I said that is all the confirmation I needed. I love Supras. 2, 1JZ is my dream motor. Out of all nights, right? I like the area I live in, this is not the type of car you see just passing by. It just was crazy to me that me sitting there thinking about this, and then all of a sudden, in the same... Let me just get... I'm gonna put the clip here so I can see what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm having a media idea right now. I'm having an idea about like a shot video, right? So I'm out eating. It just looks like, you know, basically restaurant or whatever. We're outside viewing, seeing the other stores and shit. It's real basic, but like it's this piece behind me that's just really speaking to me. It's this like this tree part with the street right there, and I know exactly what type of clip I can make, right? Doesn't it look like I could capture the fuck out of that. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Confirmation is so crazy, but I just really almost start crying. I literally just posted, when I posted, I made a video on my phone telling y'all about how I felt about this spot right here in the film, and something with my camera. Oh my granny. Why did a Win Jay-Z Super just pass by? It's like a balcony, but not really a balcony. It's on floor level, but it's like a little, it got like trees. It's a nice little ambiance, but in between it's like this like cutout of no tree, but you can still see the trees in the background. So if you put the camera right there, you'll get that whole, like, this looks so wrong. And the street passing by with the traffic right there, it just looks sick. And I was like, bro, I have to make something out of this, and I'm going to. But the Super just happened to pass by right in between where I was plotting at. I was like, dude, that's got to be confirmation for something. Like, that's crazy to me. But yeah, that is the third thing. Like, the third form of content that I'm going to be trying to use. It's going to be called Bro, I Know a Spot. You know, typically when you see that or when you hear that, people are like, bro, I know a spot. They can either take me to some dope ass viewpoint or good ass food spot or whatever. Excuse me. Bro, I know a spot, and it's a spot that I want to kind of like film a video at or a clip at. I just feel like throughout the city, if I just accumulate a bunch of bro, I know a spot, and I make a video at each of these spots, that'd be like content just rolling like that. So those are the two external, I guess, forms of content that I'm going to be focusing on, just to get back in the rhythm of filming again, because I just feel like that Gap video took a lot, bro. Like, that was like, I think the longest video I've made, for one, and secondly, like, a lot went into it. I definitely started getting lazy after like the 15-minute mark. Like, it just, everything just started getting so simple. Like, if you look at the beginning of that video until like the end, it started getting really simple. Like, but I mean, I was just happy to get it out. Like, I was more so focused on enjoying that trip. It was so surreal. Like, I met like Joey, met Deep in them, met Gianni, I met Carlos for the first. I met all of them for the first time except Ed and Demlo. I mean, I already knew them. They're my homies from way back, but it was just a real trip, and I was trying to balance living in the moment and capturing it, because like when I'm having a lot of fun, I do not like recording. Like, I just like being there in the moment. So it was definitely a sweet balance of that. But I got that video out, and I was just kind of like, ugh. Like, bruh, and I did a 30-minute one. Edward did like an hour, so I know he feeling the same thing that I felt. So as far as vlogging like itself, that slowed down a little bit, because like I said, this lens, I'm not sure if it's working properly. I'll start it again, but it's hard vlogging with the 30mm because it's more for like cinematic and low light stuff. It's very like zoomed in and it's fixed. You can't zoom in or out. It's fixed to its position. So that makes it a little bit harder. It's a little bit heavier. It's hard to be turning around the Sony. I gotta go through my camera roll and delete stuff off my phone so I can start vlogging from there again. Like, I used to be so adamant about not hitting over 900 on my camera roll, and here I am approaching 6,000. I think I just approached 6,000 actually. So it's definitely time for a camera roll. So yeah. So those are just a few of the announcements that I wanted to drop on you guys, just to put something on the channel and get the ball rolling again. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm still here. I'm down, but I'm not out. Yeah, I mean, everything else has been kind of cool. I've been working. Work has been going cool. Yeah, too much to complain about. I miss my daughter, but you know, y'all know how that goes. Nonetheless, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Start uploading. Editing this to get it ready to upload. And yeah, ciao.